All right. So we're live on YouTube. I usually stream on Twitch, but I have crystal coupons to pass out, and I would like to pass out the rest of them. Today is usually my last stream day of the month. So while I'm working on some World Boss, and while I'm working on some, whatchamacallit, the GBR Giant Boss Raid stuff, I figured I would go ahead and try to pass out some stream keys. Hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Do you play Marvel Future Fight? Do you want a crystal coupon code? I don't know. Is there a way to whisper people here? No, of course there's not. Usually I end up whispering in Twitch when I send the keys, but I can pop it in and whoever grabs it first can have it. Anyway, we're going to be trying against Corvus and Proxima. Going to be using my Storm team here with Cyclops' leadership. Just throw in some strikers. I definitely have to use Deadpool here, just for the simple fact that's part of unlocking the next level. Using characters as strikers does count. I'm using a controller, Logitech controller, and I'm using LD Player because I like to emulate and have a nice big screen. That tiny little phone screen is just, I don't like it as much. Anyway, so we're going to pop here into a 3-5-4, 1-2. You don't have to wait on the 4. Use a co-op, then do another 1-2. 3, 5, 4, 7, 1, 2, 6. Wait till there's about 4 seconds or so left, and then do a 1-2. Rinse and repeat. Nice, easy, simple rotation. She does a ton of damage. She kind of eats through bosses. Really good at AB game modes. We want that little flashing gold circle there. It'll follow you, and eventually it'll blink and then stops. We want to stop that on Corvus Glaive so that Proxima will stun him, and you don't want to be inside of that. This purple, you can't really dodge, so you want to be outside of it, but the stun won't stop that purple circle from hitting. And then you're just going to continue, and you'll see here that there are 3 little lightning bolt symbols. If they get 3, Corvus Glaive will be temporarily stunned. Proxima will come in. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to get all 3 of them on Corvus and not yourself, because it can kill your character. It's Axel. Oh, cool. Hello, Axel. Yeah, what's up? Not much. Welcome, Blade. Welcome to the stream. So I'm doing YouTube today because I want to pass out crystal coupons. Anybody wants a crystal coupon, let me know. I'll pop it in chat. You just be prepared to copy paste it just in case somebody grabs it. I have 5 to give out. Twitch right now, for some reason, people are not watching my Twitch streams as much, so I have excess crystal coupons. I figured I would try passing them out here on YouTube. And right now I'm trying to push Proxima Corvus World Boss Legendary on stage 49. I have to unlock 50, so I can't just clear it once. I've already cleared it once. You have to clear it a number of times to get the unlock going on. If you've never played Marvel Future Fight, which I don't know why you would be here if you haven't, I mean, you're still welcome. But Marvel Future Fight is a mobile game. This is a mobile game I'm playing on my PC because I like to use the emulator instead of on my phone. My old eyes have trouble seeing, and I like the tactile response of a physical controller. So I've got a USB Logitech controller I'm playing with, which makes it a little bit easier for me. So again, we got a gold bar. The gold bar is the stun bar for the lightning, so we're going to get 2 dots here. We just have to line it up by standing on the other side of Corvus, and we'll get that next stun. I do not want to do that and dash through. Whew, there we go. We got the second stun. I did dash through with the 1, not paying attention. If you do a 1-2, you won't do the dash on 1 for Storm. I ended up dashing through and running around real quick so that we got that second lightning bolt. But that could have been really bad. I could have caught that in the face. Unleash the full fury of Storm. All right, we love the animation when it interrupts. I don't, actually. So you just want to kind of avoid these purple bars. They pop up. You just kind of stand between them and pay attention to his single jump, and then rinse and repeat. I will make a full video on how to beat Corvus Glaive at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Again, purple attacks. Can't really block them. You want to try to avoid anywhere the purple's at. Here we go. This is the last stun. So see how it follows me? When it blinks, like that, you can step off of it. And that's the third stun. Now, Proxima's going to come in because Corvus is stunned. So there's Proxima, and now we're going to attack Proxima. that timer countdown will be Corvus coming back. So now Corvus Glaive is coming back. Proxima's on the outside yet again. 4 books short from Tier 4 Storm. Ouch. That is rough. But you'll get them. Just keep working on some GBR. What I try to do is I try to get max boost points. And always do, obviously, you want to do Dormammu. You want to do the hardest boss possible to get the highest chance of getting those, what do they call them? Because I don't think they call them the books for the Tier 4 ones. I think they... Ooh! Gotta move out of that. So he'll do these 2 bursts. If you stand right next to those, this purple will take you out. It does 2 of them, and then there'll be the lion slashes again. And then there'll be a gold thing. So here's the lion slashes. There's 2 of those. And then we walk the gold up here. Wait for the blink. Step off. Wait for the lightning bolt. And then we can start our next barrage. I don't know why my brain is not working today. Because we have Titan records. And we have... Is it Books of the Vishanti? Is that what they're called? Oh no! I got stuck. That's fine. No, we might have to reset. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my 2 support characters are not going to be able to clear that. I need to keep Storm alive. Unfortunately, I got one-shotted. What's your build for Storm? I can show you real quick before I do another run. And then I'll double-check those. Let's see. Consumables. I think the books. Then, if not, they're in the materials. Yeah, here we go. See what they call these. Yeah, Book of Vishanti. That's what I thought. Then you get 10 per type. So, my Storm build. So the way that I have her built right now, sorry, I got all the characters in the game. Tier 4 Storm. So this is what I've got going on for her. Right now, I have amplified Odin's Blessings. You definitely want to get the 4 that are the all-attack lightning damage to really spike that. The ones that you put on are not as critical. You just want to kind of get as much attack as possible because your attack damage does not cap. Everything else, it's about maxing the stats. If you go to character info detail, you want to see all of these at gold. Gold means it's capped. So this red is over cap. That doesn't count. It caps at 75. I have 23 excess, which does not count, so it hard stops. But as you can see here with the attacks, they're green because it's cumulative and it has no cap. So as long as you get like attack speed, critical damage, critical rate, ignore defense is very important. Reduce cooldown is critical, and then dodge. As long as you get all those capped, you're usually in good shape. Recovery and movement speed are okay to cap. You don't have to. Ignore dodge is okay mostly for PvP, but for PvE, which is player versus environment, these are the ones you want to try to cap. And then what I have going on is over here, obviously the skills are maxed out. I usually use Gambit as your striker because it's a type match. So if you go here and you change, you can see you have all the rings around the outside. I mean, you can use anyone you want, but if there's not max rings, so what I like to do is I go with type match. You hit all. Order is in green because she's an order character, and then I find an order character to slap on there. So that's what I do. Type is, of course, maxed out. ISO 8. I'm running a Power of the Angry Hulk. Everything. You always want to amplify everything to the 6 red stars. For the artifact, I have a 4-star type match artifact. You can tell that because the purple text here. Again, she's an order character. So I have this rolled to order 4-star. Idealistically, I want a 6-star, and I do have it at a plus 18. So she's getting that higher benefit. I do want to eventually roll it up to 20. I just haven't done it yet. Custom gear, I'm running a brilliant CTP of Rage on her. It does have Enraged at 280. It's not ideal. It could be higher, of course, but 280 is not terrible. 300 is better. It's got the critical rate and dodge on here, and it has the 1 of 1. So 1% of basic damage for 1% of dodge rate. So with all rage characters, that's why you always want to cap your dodge and your critical rate, because it actually helps amplify your damage. Her uniform, I'm running a Mythic uniform with her most recent X-Men uniform, which is the Marvel Animated X-Men 97. Currently, her skills are set to maximize her other skills. Again, you pick options based upon what you need for your character, and then there's uniform effects. So, of course, everything is Mythic that I can get. So I've got a Mythic Black Widow, a Mythic Moon Knight, a Mythic Cyclops, a Mythic Valkyrie, and a Mythic Ebony Maul. By having them all at Mythic, these numbers are higher. The level of the uniform does affect the stat. So obviously you can change and re-roll them. She's an energy character, so I have double energy because, again, that does not cap. You can see here she's an energy character. So that's the build I'm running on her and how she is built currently. So she has a pretty decent build. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. One more thing. Over here on the custom gear, I'm only at 160 at the moment. So with the elite gear, so I can actually get this a little bit higher. I am stacking her all attack first. So that's gold and maxed out. Now everything else I'm dropping into hit points, and I am focusing on Boss Slayer. So I've got 3 levels of Boss Slayer on her as well. So increases basic damage dealt to boss types by 4%. And of course, it is not just her build, it is also cards and swords play an effect on how good your characters are. So all of that kind of puts into why she's kind of pretty beefy. She's kind of a glass cannon, as you can tell. When she gets hit, she does not take damage very well. You got to be real careful with her. Using her 1 to get out of being attacked is very important. Hopefully that answers your question. If you have additional questions, feel free to ask. Rotation wise, for those interested, basically you sit on 3 for a few seconds. There's like a tornado and a lightning bolt that comes down. It's like a second. You don't want to like wait on it too long, but you want a slight delay on the 3, and then you're going to do a 5, 4, 1, 2. By doing 1, 2, she doesn't dash with her 1. After you've done that, 1 and 2 will be available again, so you hit it 1 more time. And if, hey Solar, no one was watching on Twitch, so I switched over to YouTube to see if I can get anyone watching me here. I still have crystal coupons, dude. It's like this is the last day of the month. I've got 6 more. I'm about to not ask for them next month just because nobody seems to want them anymore. But anyway, yeah, so you do a 3, 5, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you're going to do a 3, 5, 4, 1, 2, 6. Wait till there's about 4 seconds on cooldown like this, and then do your 1, 2 again. And it's a rinse and repeat. Use 7 whenever it's ready, co-op whenever it's ready for the most part. Now, on the world boss, you want to be kind of careful with her. See how you can dash away and get that yellow bar away. You want to line up those yellow bars to get the stun. Here we go. And 4 seconds left. 1, 2. Co-op when you can. 3 for a second. 5, 4, 7, 1, 2. Wait for your 1, 2. You can save your 1 to get out of danger on the higher part of this, and I might need to do that because obviously I got one-shotted with 18 bars left. So you got to be real careful. It's a pain in the butt. Well, I mean, if people watch more on YouTube, that's fine. But right now, my Star Creator status is based upon... Oops, I got a blue lightning bolt. That's not good. That's just 1. Once you get 3 gold lightning bolts on Corvus Glaive, you can reset that. So just watch out for the purple and step off of it. Oof. There we go. She does heal up, so I'm not real worried about her hit points. I just gotta not catch a lot to the face. Anyway, unless I get a lot of people watching on my YouTube, which I guess I could, because the other thing, Solar, is I don't have the ability to whisper on YouTube, as far as I know, so how am I going to give crystal coupons here without everyone seeing it? There's that circle again. The blink happened at some point. There we go. Now we have Proxima coming in. I should have saved the 3 because I actually hit Corvus with it instead of her. Interesting you say that when Discord was an option. Discord was an option, but people have to join the Discord to get the crystal coupons. And a lot of the players that used to be in my Discord stopped playing the game. For the most part, the active players were about 5 of you. You, Pybo, Neck, Bob Sarge, Official Eli. But some of the other ones started dropping off and not playing as much. There is an option to private message on YouTube, but I don't know how to do it. I'll look it up later. Right now, I've offered crystal coupons to both Ace and Blade. Neither one seems interested, which is fine. I mean, if you don't need them or don't want them, that's cool. But yeah, I really don't know how to pass them out anymore. It might be mobile only, possibly. I really don't know. I mean, I could just pop them in chat when people say they're interested. First come, first serve. Because, you know, I mean, I'm trying to give them out. I just want to give them to people who play and support my stream. That's all I'm looking for. Ooh, should have dashed with my 1 there. That purple could have killed me. Huh. Alright, I think we're going to get him this time. I just need to focus. See, I'm going to do a 2-1 this time so I can dash with the 1 and then run around. You do not want to get caught in those purples or those bolts. This is where Storm can get one-shotted if you're not careful here. So again, I'm going to do a 2-1 and I'm going to run. See, here, I got a chunk taken out of me there by something. Oof. Oof. Come on. Okay, line up that gold. And I'm going to wait because she's going to come in, Proxima. 5 bars. 3 bars. 2 bars. Oops, should have used the 1 to run again. Again, run around. Run around a little bit. Do not stand still. Do not be a standing target for these bosses. There we go. Like I said, last attempt, I got one-shotted essentially by that purple attack at 18 bars, and this time I actually cleared it, so. Cool. And then that's going to count towards my attempt at clearing for challenge unlocks, because I got to clear it with Deadpool. So I got my 3 clears for Deadpool here. So now I got, I think, what is it, 5 for Deadpool total? Yeah, 5 for Deadpool total, and then that's the Deadpool. Using him as a striker does count. I don't know if I can do the 180 and the 150 clears. I'm probably going to have to pay my way past with crystals, but we'll see. We shall see. So I don't think I've got a second clear team. I mean, you would imagine that Gambit and or Magneto should have a chance, but I've attempted it in the past, and neither one does that well, nor does Jean, because obviously I could throw whatever. 31k crystals for what? How much I have? Yeah, you know me. I stockpile my crystals, dude. Black Friday, I gamble them all away. In the meantime, I buy every uniform. You know that. You've seen me play before. And I get 5,000 a month. I just stack them up. Hey, Bubba, welcome. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? I've got crystal coupons. If you want one, you're welcome to it. Just let me know. I'll pop it in chat. Just be prepared to enter it as soon as possible so you can make sure you get it. Remember, this is for March. So if you've gotten a crystal coupon from someone else, you cannot get a second one. But if you put it in, you get 300 crystals to your account. So anyone who wants them, let me know. I got some to pass out. All right, so I'm going to drop this to the next tier. Looks like that is Universal. So let's see what my Universal teams look like. All right, so I've got 4 Universal teams. So I should have 4 clears right here. I'm going to go ahead and use this one first. So I'm basically using the fire damage leadership, and I'm going to use Mephisto. Null's just kind of there as a filler and a backup, so obviously Strikers with some fire damage. You streaming on Twitch too at the moment? Not at the moment. I just ended my Twitch stream, but yes, I am on Twitch. I have a Discord. I guess I could open it back up to the public again. I don't know. we shall see. If you want to be in my Discord, I'll send y'all a link. It's up to you. You can ask questions. Right now, it's basically just me. I will answer to the best of my abilities. I used to have some really high-level veteran players. Let me get a code? Absolutely. So here comes a Crystal coupon code to chat. Please grab it, put it in. Let me know if you actually get it. If for some reason somebody else grabbed it first, I've got more. I mean, I want people to use them. So you can steal them. Yeah, just confirm that you were able to get it into your account. Like I had mentioned, you can only get 1 coupon per month, regardless of the, like, if there's 5 star creators and you get 5 coupons from all of them, you can only cash in 1 on your account. So it does restrict you. I've actually had people before like, it's not working. I'm like, yeah, did you redeem it from someone else? Well, yeah, but not from you. I'm like, then you can't. You can only get 1 coupon per account per month. Sorry. That's how it works. But I mean, it's 300 crystals and it doesn't, I mean, it's free. It's, you know, it's like, here. It's, so what happens is Netmarble gives me crystal coupons every month to pass out in my stream because I'm supporting their game. So it's basically a thank you to my viewers. So it's literally, here's 300 crystals for watching me. That's basically what it is. So I like passing them out. I used to get 20 a month, and I used to burn through them every month quick. Wow, really? Yeah. Did you put it in? Did you get it? I know there's a specific URL you can redeem them on, or you can actually redeem them on your account in the game. Either one's fine, but you get 300 crystals, so it's pretty slick. It's better than that, too, just for the record. As I mentioned, I'm a star creator. Netmarble gives me 5,000 crystals a month to my account. And I post videos here on YouTube for tutorials and tips for players. And then I usually live stream on Twitch. I might just switch over to YouTube. He's trolling. When you try to type it in, it'll either give you, it'll say, here's 300 crystals, or it'll say this has been used. The only times it says it has been used is if somebody else typed it in before you, which I doubt because there's only a couple of you watching right now. Or if you've already gotten a crystal coupon from another star creator this month, it'll also tell you that the crystal coupon has been used. Expired. And you sure you've not gotten a crystal coupon this month? Did someone else redeem it in the chat? Please be honest. Again, I've got more. It's not a big deal. Just trying to confirm. I don't mind popping up a second one. Anyone who sees this as a replay, if you're watching this after the fact, you didn't watch this live, feel free to try any of the crystal coupons you see on the right-hand side in chat. So that's the other thing. Oh, Blade got it? Okay, well, there you go. Thank you, Blade, for confirming. Here's a second one, then. Again, this is for anyone. So try one more time, Ace, with this. And again, please just confirm in chat. I'm not asking you to confirm because you're in trouble for grabbing it. I'm asking for confirmation so I know if we need to put more in chat. Like I said, I have them to pass out. I want you to have them. Please, by all means, take the crystal coupons, use them, enjoy them. My bad, was watching your stream 20 seconds delayed due to ads. No, Blade, you're fine. Seriously, like, if you, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want one, here you go. You got one, great. I'm happy. Same thing with Ace. Ace asked for one, you can have one too. Like, it's here. Yeah, absolutely, Bubba. I'll put in another code. If you don't mind, Bubba, please wait for the new code. Let the last one go to Ace. And please just confirm you were able to get those 300 cute crystals for, yeah. Type it into your account. You get it. You get the idea. I probably should send a link out for it, too. Solar. So, this is a brand new group. A lot of you, I have not been in my Discord, and a lot of you don't watch me on Twitch. Solar Wolf. I mean, how many years have I known you now? Solar Wolf used to watch my streams on Twitch all the time, has interacted with me a ton. I'm currently playing Minecraft with him on his server. He's a cool dude. He loves to joke around and have a good time. So he is teasing. Ignore him when he says he stole it. Go ahead and put it in. Dude, copy and paste it. Exactly. Probably 6th year. Yeah. So. That last coupon really says press at the beginning of it. What? Wait a minute. Did that not paste right? Hold on. Let me double check something real quick. I want to make sure. Okay. Give me 1 second. Crystals. Okay, it just has it only has the ones that are left. Try this one, Bubba, if that didn't work. You got one? Awesome. There we go. Try it. Why does it keep changing? Oh, when I hover over it, it's different? That's so weird. That's so weird. 6 years and 8 months. Bubba, were you able to also get the crystal coupon as well? I mean, it's 300 crystals. Who doesn't want a free 300 crystals? It's literally just a thank you for hanging out and watching. If I pass them all out, I don't know. I might actually be too late. I might not have any for next month, but I try to pass them out on my first Saturday stream on Twitch. Usually I'll do like a quiz. Like I'll ask a Marvel trivia question, and whoever answers it first gets the coupon. But due to stream numbers declining, I'm kind of just giving them out right now. It's the last day. You ask, you get it. It's fine. On Twitch, I can whisper you. I don't know how to whisper on YouTube, though. Well, hopefully Bubba got it. We shall see. And again, anyone else tuning in, if you want a crystal coupon, just ask. I got 3 more to pass out. I want to get rid of all of them today. If people don't want them in the stream, I might just pop them into a random Discord for Marvel Future Fight. It worked, thank you. Absolutely, absolutely, enjoy. It's definitely nice. Thank you for confirming, by the way. I want to make sure folks are getting them. So, it's like the thing with Ace. If somebody else got it first, not a big deal. I got more, I'll just pop another one up. Not a big deal at all. Huh. I'm wondering if I should just pop the last 3 in the chat at the tail end, regardless of people requesting them. So if people watch this live after the fact, they could try to get one at the end. I mean, they'll probably go pretty quick, but I might try that, actually. No one will watch the VOD. You don't think so? I mean, it's possible. I mean, if you look at my live stream history on this channel, people do go back and watch. I do get views of previous live streams. So, but that's a good point. I might just find a Discord or a Reddit post or something and just pop them in like, hey, here's crystal coupons. First come, first serve. You doubt my powers? I have the high ground, Anakin. Don't try it. You doubt my power. Might have said those lines in reverse, but you get the idea. Dude, my new tower is looking pretty sick. Or as you would say, my house. Ooh, hit me instead of Corvus. Dashed around too much with 2. Storm is a very spammy character, in case that's not clear. And by the way, if you've got questions about the game, feel free to ask. I'd happily share my opinion and or advice. Sometimes people ask for, what should I do with my account? And that's opinion-based. So I try to be very clear. I would do this because I will always give you a why. At the end of the day, regardless the advice that you get from me or any star creator or any player for that matter, ask why and really think about your choices before you make them. It's your account. Nobody can play it for you. Nobody should play it for you. So make your own decisions and stand behind what you decide. What should I do with my account? Solar, you should uninstall for sure. I actually haven't seen your account in ages. Do you want me to look at your account? Oh, that's going to suck. I'm going to switch so I don't die. Not that it matters. Jean has a second life. That's right. I'll get some Scarlet Witching going on. Twitching with the witching. You can, but there's nothing impressive there. I know, I was just curious. I mean, I can never tell with you, Solar, if you're joking or being serious. So if you seriously wanted advice, I might not be able to clear this. I might need to drop it. I don't think I've got the damage output for a clear. Probably would be better on my phone, or if I switch to Ghost Rider's old uniform as a striker. Ghost Rider does help to tear up world bosses. Again, sound advice from certain players that no longer talk to me because they're jerks. But sound advice is sound advice. Yeah, this ain't. Yeah. I'm gonna drop it, unfortunately, just to get it cleared. Do account review for Solar Wolf? I can. Waiting for Annie to get Kang, Dazzler, Polaris unis. Nice. I'm still tripped out over Kang's animation, dude. Like someone needs to get a talking to. They need to change that animation. It looks so wrong. Let's see. Solar. I think you're still on my friends list, aren't you? I didn't kick you, at least. Let's see. There you are, Solar Wolf. All right. So let's look at his cards. So one of the first pieces of advice or information I give on account reviews is what cards do you have equipped and what suggestions I would make for your cards, because your cards affect your entire account. Your equipped cards, every single character on your roster is impacted by your cards. So having a good, well-built card set is critical. Here on YouTube, if you go to my channel, I have tutorials on cards and how to craft them and choose them and all that. If you want to learn more about cards, check out my tutorial. The first thing you'll notice with Solar is he has what's called crafted cards. The only cards you can craft are P cards. You see the P in the top left corner. The below stars have a color on them that's not yellow. You can have blue, you can have green, you can have red. Idealistically, for PvE or player versus environment, you want blue for pierce. It pierces defenses. And having all 6 stars blue is the max pierce you can get. So he has all cards with 6 stars. This is really, 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 really good. The next thing is, what cards did he choose to pick? 3 of his cards are, in my opinion, 3 of the best cards in the game. Ghost Rider, White Fox, and Luna Snow. The reason is these have special procs that amplify damage by 20% under certain conditions. Those are fantastic to have. The next thing to consider is the quality on the card. So with your cards, and all of this is covered in my one video, if you hit the question mark, you can see the stats. The bottom 6 stats are what we want to look at, okay? The top 3 stats are going to basically be amplified by your quality. Notice, the all attack there is 11%. Ignore defense is 11%. If I drop over here to this 6 card, the top 2 stats are both 10. This 7, they're 11. This 5, they're 9.5. This 4, they're 9. They go up higher based upon quality. This only affects the top 2. The bottom 4, notice 5.1, 5.4, 5.7, and 6. They're the exact same on every card. Well, besides for when you have the proc. But the bottom stats, the top 2 numbers are affected by quality. The quality also impacts your top stats, which are your crafted stats. So the 6 at the top, all 11s on your 7s. But down here on the 4s, they're all 9s. So just be aware your crafted stats and the top 2 stats are affected. On a normal card, the top 2 stats are locked. On a P card, the top 3 stats are locked. Everything below is randomly rolled every time you re-roll the card. So if you go for a different quality, your bottom 3 stats change. All of this is important when crafting and building your cards. Now, my assessment on Solar Wolf's cards. He has got an energy physical attack. So he has a double attack with what I consider a worthless proc. It's a movement speed increase. It really is not game-changing in any way. The double attack is very good. That's why he has a crappy quality 4. Quality 4 is not good. I wouldn't settle for anything less than a 5 personally. Whale accounts, people who spend a lot of money on their account or are trying to go for the best, you want 6s or 7s. Idealistically, you want 7s across the board. So at some point, I would recommend Solar attempt to roll something, but he has what we call a unicorn, which is a really good roll. It's just such a low quality. I don't think long-term it's good. Top stats. So these are the random ones, right? So the bottom random stats, Chef's Kiss. Double attack is very critical. As I've said earlier in this stream, attack does not cap. You want as much attack as possible. Dodge, good stat. Max hit points, okay for PvP. Physical defense, pretty much worthless. Resist, probably the worst stat to get, period. Attack speed is a good solid stat. All attack is the go-to. So for his top stats, there's 2 of them that are not so good. But again, we're looking at the 4 blue for the Pierce, and it gives that additional Pierce of 5% for having all 6. So it's a decent card. Down the road, it needs to be replaced. Luna. So first of all, very, very important. At the bottom, the activate rate 5%, 20% increase, that's the proc that I was talking about. So in all game modes, there's a 5% chance he's going to get a 20% spike in energy damage. That's why you get this card. The energy attack is okay. You want all attack instead. The all defense is, all basic attacks increased is good. The energy attack is good. So you got double attacks there, and you have crit rate, which is a good stat. The resist, of course, is trash, and the basic defense is trash. So there could be better bottom stats, but the proc is the most important. I honestly would advise potentially re-rolling this to a 6 or a 7 with a proc, obviously, and seeing if you can get better stats. Now, clearly this is down the road. You might burn through 200 to 300 cards trying to re-roll this. So it's very iffy, because getting a 6 or 7 is not easy. You can roll hundreds of cards and still not get it. The top stats, dodge, good, movement speed, so-so. I mean, it's not bad to have movement speed. It's just, it's not the best stat there. Ignore defense is fantastic. A second movement speed kind of hurts. Cooldown is good. You can get cooldown elsewhere, so it's not critical to have there, but the all basic attack is beautiful, obviously. Let's look at White Fox. No proc. Obviously, this needs to be rerolled. The problem with it is having a 7% is going to hurt to reroll. But that proc is so important. I can see why you have not rerolled it, because you have a dodge physical attack. It is going to hurt to reroll this card. This is why I craft a secondary card in my inventory, because this is going to hurt. I mean, anything lower, you're going to start losing percentages on multiple stats. All attack, ignore defense, critical damage. Well, no, critical damage is not affected by it, but ignore defense and all attack obviously are going to be affected. At the top, beautiful all attack. Poison resist, obviously the 2 resists are trash. Critical damage is a solid one. Ignore defense is a solid one. Dodge is a solid one. All in all, it's not a bad card, but it looks like both of these cards we need to consider re-rolling. Guardians we might need to replace in the future. Guardians is a solid card, but a quality 4 is not great. Baby Spidey can definitely get replaced down the road. For right now, it's fine. Cooldown and energy are good stats in the bottom. Having quality 7 is fantastic. The 5% pierce. All attack, beautiful. Cooldown, obviously, if you need it. Resist, ouch. Again, double resist or trash. Ignore defense is good, and dodge is good. What if has the proc? Sweet. And this is the all basic attack one. Critical rate and dodge. Okay. I mean, those are good stats. That's not bad. This is a solid card with a solid roll. All basic attacks for the bottom stat, good. Attack speed, good. Critical damage, good. Ignore defense, good. Resist, not good, but there's not a lot of great options in that slot anyway. Recovery rate's okay. Obviously, dodge is better, but recovery rate's fine. This is actually probably one of the best cards you have rolled, in my opinion. So, yeah, looking at your cards, my advice is roll up a second Luna and replace this. Get the proc on White Fox. I'm sorry, focus on White Fox first. That proc is going to help a lot. But yeah, focus on White Fox first. That's my opinion. Get a secondary White Fox in your inventory, roll it up so you can eventually replace it with the proc at a 6 or a 7. Down the road, replace Baby Spidey. Guardians of the Galaxy next after White Fox to roll either a better option of it or a replacement card. Your Ghost Rider's your best card. Let me read chat. I've been talking for quite some time. I don't need advice since I don't play seriously, but you can do a review and roast. I'm not very good at roasting people, but that's my review advice for people looking at the cards to understand what I'm looking at and why. Do we have to redeem that code in coupon section from the game? Sorry, Sankar Hush. No, you can actually redeem it through the website as well. But yes, you can also redeem it in the game. I don't know if I have saved. There should be a link. Let me double check. I'll share the link with everyone. If you go to the link and sign into your account, you can redeem it through a website instead of doing it in-game. It's up to you, so you could do a copy-paste if you wanted to. And if you want a crystal coupon, I still have 3 left to pass out. Let's see. I'm on the forums right now, by the way. Trying to remember which section that they're under. Here we go. So this is for the registration. I might as well go register again. Thought they had the link here on the site. Okay, there's a link for it that you can go to get your coupons. But go to coupon registration. No, that's for that. Original procedure in game lobby settings screen info Marvel feature coupon. Enter the code and receive the item in the inbox. So that's the main thing you do is from the lobby screen settings info coupon Marvel feature fight event coupon, and then you can get them in game. Oh yeah, this is it. Go to coupon registration webpage, enter your user ID, PID, and coupon code. Yeah. This is the link. Okay, cool. So you can actually redeem them here. As well. And if you want, here's the link if you want to go to the forums and read about it. That was your first question. Solar said yes. May I redeem the next code, please? Yes, you can. Sankar Hush. I'm going to paste it. If anyone else wants a coupon, just ask. I got plenty to pass out. Here you go. Sankar Hush. Go ahead and grab that and redeem that. You'll get 300 coupons. You say coupon, I say coop on. Coupon is how I pronounce it, but hey, I mean, we all know what we're talking about. It's a little code that gives you crystals. We like it. Go for it, Sankar. Thanks. Defense is good for PvP, by the way. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But usually when people build cards, they'll have 2 sets, PvP and PvE. And if you're focused mostly on PvE, do you really need defense? Defense is also able to be capped another way. Defense resist or ignore defense when you're already over capped. And that's fair. LOL, I do have a second Luna in my inventory, but I've been rolling it for years now. And that can happen. You free to play or pay to play? I'm a very low spender. Yeah. He used to spend money, and now he spends very, 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 very little. In the website, do we redeem it in the promotion code section? Haven't spent money in over a year, though. Today's gift link, VIP 5, IT. Grabber, by the way. I just had to look it up. Sorry, Sandikar. Please confirm in the chat, too, if you're able to get the crystal coupon code. I want to make sure people get them. You say coupon. The coupon is about to be yoinked by, but not by me. It might, as long as it gives crystals. Can call it whatever you like. Right? It is your path to awesomeness. Honestly, I probably should go ahead and save the Redeemer link down here. Crystal redeem link. Whoever grabs that crystal coupon, I don't care who gets it, please confirm in chat that you redeemed it. And if we need, I've got 2 more to pass out. So by all means, please let me know, and I will happily continue to share. And I guess I will go register if it's not too late for crystal coupons for next month, since I'm actually able to pass them all out for a change. Man, unbelievable at work. Thanks, man. Yeah, no problem. So Netmarble, I'm a star creator. Basically, Netmarble gives me, for my account, 5,000 crystals every month. And they allow me to request crystal coupon codes that I can give out to my viewers as a thank you for watching me. So that's what that is. That's a thanks for watching. Here's 300 crystals. You can only redeem 1 per month per account. So if you have, let's say you're watching 5-star creators and you get 5 coupons, only 1 of them will work for the month. These are March coupons. So there's only they're only good for a couple more days anyway, technically. I think you could technically still redeem them next month, but they're still March coupons. So I'll get a new batch next month as long as it's not too late. Usually I've got like a couple days at the end of the month to request for next month. I typically stream on Twitch, but I've been, I'm trying YouTube today because Twitch, there's not a lot of activity on Twitch these days. Anyway, so let's look through your swords, Solar. I did not know you were missing so many 6-stone swords. Man, you need a lot more better swords. You're getting 7% on the cooldown. That's not too bad. 39. Not a lot to say here other than get your 6 stones. I redeemed. Thank you for confirming. The coupon streamer, right? That's bribing people to watch me. Please watch me. Here's 300 crystals. Hey, whatever works, right? Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff here. Not a lot to say on your strange. You got your greed. That's not bad. I would still get some sort of artifact on here, even if it's not his artifact. I mean, you've got him built. You've got his greed, which is probably one of the best for him anyway. You've got decent stuff on him. Null is still decent in PvP. Of course, Sentry's the best. You got a Conquest. Good choice. You have his artifact. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, I would probably stack him with more Obes. But, I mean, yeah, your Sentry's built pretty good. Fisto, let's see how he's doing. Do you, I assume you don't have the blue one. What's the blue one called? Gotta remember. Go to my CTPs real quick. Or someone can tell me in chat. Competition. You don't have not a competition. No, it's not competition. Is it competition? Is that the blue one? Is that competition? Maybe it is competition. Yes, it is competition. Competition's better on Mephisto if you have one. Obviously, they're rarer, and I get that. Yep, all good stuff here. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. No complaints so far. Most of them... Authority, oh, you don't really know. He's dropped off. It's fine. Authority is not as good as it used to be, obviously. An egg on Madeline Pryor. That's an interesting choice. I mean, I know she's basically for very niche mode, so I don't have any major complaints there. I mean, for the most part, most of your characters... See, this is interesting to me. Putting a Mighty Conquest on Deadpool. I would prefer to put the Conquest on Thanos or something. But, I mean, you do have him tier 4. So it's not like a terrible choice. Put a striker on your Dazzler, dude. What's up with that? Not that it needs to be on there. I mean, what are you really using her for? I mean, not a lot of complaints I'm seeing. Most of these choices are good. Get an artifact on Storm too. Storm's also one of the best characters in the game, so I would unlock her gear with your your Godstones and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean you've got solid choices. So what I'm looking through on his account is I'm looking through artifacts and CTP selections and which characters he has tiered for it. And so far, most of his choices are like spot on. And there's a lot of characters, so I'm not like lingering on any of his choices. I'm just kind of going through them quick to see if anything stands out to me for advice. He's not asking for advice, but since you all wanted me to review his account, as you can see, he's got a pretty decent account here. And I know it's like, and he already knows, Luna Snow needs to be tier 4. Just period. Just tier 4 Luna Snow. And I know you're not going to get the Lilac, but even this uniform here is, the lifestyle uniform is the best for ABX. It's better than the Lilac one if you play it appropriately. She absolutely needs to be worked on, but I get it. You're skipping her because of the paywall stuff. You can only get her paywall uniform is a Lilac uniform that you have to pay like $20 for, and it's only available during a certain season. You can't get it year-round. But she's one of the, if not the strongest speed female in the game. Most characters that you've skipped or have not worked on, like for example, Sharon Rogers. If you get her newest uniform, she eats world bosses alive, but do you really need her? No. The first one that stands out is Luna. Now, Miles, dude, come on. Miles needs to be built. He is the best striker for AB. And he does great on his own and world boss also. Getting that villain zombie uniform and getting him with a decent CTP and like, I don't know, like a judgment, and then sticking him as a striker is going to really help. Those are the biggest two things I would give you for advice. Hades actually is fantastic, especially if you get a competition on him. Like, he's worth building. He is meta in AB. So is Crescent. She's meta 2 for AB. Who are you using for your combat days? There's 3 characters I would have you build. Do you have your tier 4 Loki? I think you do, don't you? You don't have his new uniform. You need his new uniform for the hero, unless you're swapping to use him on villain days because you didn't build Hades, which would make sense if you want to save on materials. Yeah, those are the biggest things that stand out to me on your account. There's so many characters now and so much advice to give, it's kind of hard to center in on something. That's the other reason I don't like to give advice half the time, is I want specific questions. What are you trying to do? Overall advice on the whole account is a pain in the butt. It really is. Oh, yeah, I need to drop this because the damage is just not there for me. So I'm going to go to 40, which is the lowest for Universal, because then it switches to the next rank. And I'm going to get my 4 clears in here. What did I miss in chat? Bro, 6 color swords are whales only, dude. Tell me how I'm going to get a full 6 color sword by random. Well, I've seen people have 3 with random. I'm just surprised you only have 1. I don't go... Yeah, the bingo is how I'm getting all of mine. I'll admit it. I got 2 to 3 of my swords from bingo, and I just need 1 more. I have a blue one in my inbox, gonna reforge during Annie. I gave up on swords when I got 3-star as a different color. Never build anymore after that. I would still recommend going back and build. There's some like auto things that you can do to bulk. I mean, you probably are stacking materials for it. And I get it. It's pain in the butt. It really is. But having a sword of each color is important. And it will definitely help you in all game modes because of the damage output you get from it. Again, here on YouTube, if you go, I have a swords video too if you want to check it out. Right, it's how hard to get even 4 colors. That's kind of my point with the null. I am energy. If you don't have a lot of greeds to go around for tunes that need greed, yes. And that's fair. That's fair. Oh, Luna might get a new uni next update. That's fair too. Miles is seasonal. I skipped it because I didn't know he was meta. That's also fair. I do jump on every uniform. Sharon is close to Storm and World Boss Legendary. Oh, no, so Storm's main value, in my opinion, is AB. She's the AB queen. I don't even think she's great in World Boss. In my opinion, Sharon Rogers and Miles Morales are the best World Boss characters. Yes, other characters can do it, but they almost seem designed to beat World Boss. So I would actually say Sharon is better than Storm if you specifically want a World Boss character, specifically. If you play her right. Sharon's a little bit trickier to play, but remember, Storm is a glass cannon. I use Storm too because Storm is used in AB. And when he came back for Black Friday, I think his uni cost real money. I didn't even notice that because I got it right away. Don't they give Luna tier 4 through Agent Quest, or is it tier 3 for free? I don't remember because I've been playing for I don't even know how many years at this point, 10 years or something. And I always get the characters as soon as they come out. So I'm not always up to date on newer player advantages that they have to help newer players out. So I don't know all of them. I have the Hero Locky Uni. Okay. I figured you were swapping for Villain Day since you didn't have Hades. No free Luna tier 4. Okay. Okay, I will check the video. Cool. Hopefully it helps. Oh my god. I didn't know this. There you go. Otherworld Battle Season resetted. Yeah, no problem. My Storm, because of how much I've built her and put into her, probably does better than my Sharon. And if you want, I can show you Sharon on a couple levels just to see the comparison. But Sharon Rogers, she's all about the accumulation. You have to play her right, and she's best with an energy, which means you have to master proccing with her. So if you don't move right and pause on the right skills to accumulate energy, like if there's poison, you can stand in it and accumulate energy that allows her to do more damage, she's not going to pop off as well as she can. And world bosses that are very dodgy and jump around will wreck her world. She needs stationary bosses because if they move outside of her tier 3, it kind of throws off her whole advantage. So there are situations where Storm is a better option. But yes, Sharon is one of the best characters for World Boss, but that's honestly all she's really good at. Storm, you can use her in any game mode. Storm has more utility than Sharon. So if you're going to build Sharon or Storm, I would 100% recommend Storm. Like, she's just a way better character all around. Again, opinions. And instead of Crescent, I'm still one of the people who uses Hope. Oh, okay, fair. The male seasonals are always full crystal cost. The girls are always paywall. Yeah, it seems like that. It seems to be a trend. I think people have noticed that as well. Storm's also a better farmer. Yes, like I said, from my experience in the game, Sharon Rogers is world boss 100%. She's a beast. And she is easily one of the best world boss characters with Miles Morales. However, that is where her value stops, in my opinion. You don't really use Sharon for anything else than world boss. Where Storm, you pretty much use her in every single game mode. I can't think of a game mode other than PvP. Any of the PvP things, I don't think Storm is good at, because she's not a PvP character at all. But as far as PvE, she is probably one of the top characters right now, easily top 5. In a few minutes here, I'm actually going to run her in AB, and you can see how well I do. Now, so there's another guy here on YouTube I used to talk to on Discord. I still have him on my friends list. We don't really talk anymore. He's easily one of the highest scorers and definitely a whale. His name is Bob Sarge, and he actually has a YouTube channel as well, but he actually scores 40 million in Infinite Day. Today, for Storm, he scores 40 million. Me, I score 29 million. I'm still struggling to hit the 30 mil. But for some, like, I've talked to other people too, because some people use Mephisto for open Infinite Day. Storm's better. They swear up and down Mephisto's better. And here's the big thing to keep in mind. Who you have built and how well you play them is more important than who's better. I have had numerous conversations with some of the best players in the game, like top 50 players in the game, and they insist, especially one person I used to talk to, he always insisted, this is the best character, you play this character, period. But they're kind of gimmicky. They require a high level of skill and understanding of the game to maximize their output. And at the end of the day, if you score more with one character who's not meta, use the character you do better with. I mean, obviously you can keep working on getting better at playing the game, but use who works best for you in your account. So even though I'm telling you, Storm, amongst the elite players, Storm is the best option for Infinite Open Day. If you do better with Mephisto or someone else, just use them. At the very least, see how we're playing Storm and see if you can't get it to work for you. But if you're scoring better, use your best character. It's your account, it's your score. Storm's also a better farmer. You didn't notice that my agent level is 572. I'm higher than Barstool. Good old Barstool. Yeah, he still won't talk to me. I wish I got to your videos before choosing Captain America from the Tier 4 selector. They give a lot of selectors out. Keep playing. There is a lot of points throughout the years where they hand stuff to new players. They're very, very generous to new players in Marvel Future Fight. Just keep with it, man. You'll be fine. One bad choice is not going to cripple your account. I choose Storm and Black Friday. Yours is too low, man. I score 4 million with Storm, Cyclops, and Dazzler team. Damn, I didn't know I was such a noob. I'm joking with you. Well said, bro. It's who and how your account is built and ease of play. Crystals is the best example of this. Crystal is the best example of this. Yeah, absolutely. I've gotten in too many conversations. Like, I mentioned a little bit earlier that Luna Snow's older uniform is the best option for ABX. For the life of me, I score 2 million, 1 million less with that old uniform than the new Lilac uniform every time I play. There is a very, very precise way of getting her skills to cool down, and if it doesn't work, you have to reset and keep playing and keep playing and keep playing until you get the score you want and need. Now, most of the best players will grind. They'll play 50 times until they get it. I don't want to play that much. I want to enjoy the game and move forward. And I've never, ever mastered Luna's old uniform. So for me, it makes no sense not to use the Lilac because it's the higher score. Same thing. Loki with his hero uniform is actually the best option for his Universal Hero Day. But my Zeus outscores my Loki. Mostly because of build. It's not easy to play. The new Loki is like super easy to play. He's like brain dead, so he's so easy to play. But I do not score more with him. Other players, top players in the game, do score more than Zeus. So that's a situation where I fully stand behind like, hey, if my account is scoring more with this character, I'm using the character I do better with. I don't care who I'm supposed to be better with. And if you ever get the opportunity, having a player, like watching some of these videos and paying close attention to what they're doing, trying to learn the proper patterns to maximize the character's output, will help you in the long run. So yeah, 5 seconds left. That's why I dropped it to 40. Crystal's easier to play than Black Bolt and Kamala, but her overall DPS may be less but more consistent. I haven't tried her yet. I do have her uniform, obviously, but I haven't tried her yet. Guess who I'm using for Inhuman Day? Black Bolt? I assume? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, just to make it very clear, I've been playing for a while. I don't consider my advice the best advice ever. That's why I always tell you to compare to other people's advice. Another guess? If you're not using Black Bolt or Kamala, I don't even know who you would consider using, because those are like the two top ones. But as you can see here, I own every single character in the game. Only 9 characters are tier 2 because they can't be any higher. I have everyone's transcended and tiered 3 that can be. I do not have everyone tier 4 that can be tier 4. I have them up to 80, and I pretty much got most of the uniforms. The unowned one is the paywall one for what's her face, Captain Marvel. The 31, 2 advanced, 5 rare, and 3 heroic are all, again, paywall stuff, so I can't level them up without crystal key, like without the bios that are paywall bios, or using one of the tickets that auto upgrades it. So those are all paywall characters that are not. So the other 533, some are paywall. So I try my best, but I've definitely been playing for a while. I'm using effing Medusa. Really? That's insane, dude. How are you scoring? Like, are you actually doing any good? Thane. I remember Thane. Oh, that was your guess? You can tell me the best CTP for... I assume you mean Shang-Chi. So, here's the problem. Shang-Chi is not usable anywhere. He kind of sucks, which I hate, because you see him, I have him start. He's one of my favorite Marvel characters. These 3 right here, Doctor Strange, Magneto, and Shang-Chi, are my 3 favorite Marvel characters. I threw a mighty rage on him. I know. It's not worth doing. Please don't do it. I'm rank 14. I built him because I like him so much, but he's terrible. He's worthless. He's not usable anywhere, but maybe as a filler for PvP. So you're probably best off giving him something like an authority, in my opinion. And I would probably use him for PvP. In PvE, I can't use him anywhere to great effect. So if you're gonna go for anything, there are obelisks. Oh, you said CTP. I think a rage is wasted on him. But if you're going to go with anything, it's going to be a rage for attack, because he's not very proc friendly at all. So you're not going to get use out of him with an energy or anything else. He's not usable in multiple game modes, so greed's a complete waste. And he's not, like, good enough for something like a conquest. And he's not elemental, so you're not using a judgment or a competition or anything. So in my opinion, if you want to waste a rage on him, you can. I would probably go with an obelisk if I was giving serious advice. And I would consider an authority for his mild PvP value. But yeah, I'm very disappointed. Every time he's come out, he's not really been very usable, unfortunately. And I've cranked him up 20 4-star matching stuff, rage, power the Angry Hulk. I've got, strikers on him, tiered forward him, gave him all the fancy stuff, even leveled his gear up to 40. Like, it's not smart to do this, but I like the character, so I did it anyway. And he still is not usable anywhere. I can't beat world bosses with him. He does not score an AB. Like, I can't use him anywhere. I just have him built because I like him. I'm scoring like 2 million. Ouch. I'm missing the paywall, Olympians, Mega Sonic, and Red Hood. Fair. Don't have Black Bolt's uni because it's outdated, and I'm assuming he's getting something soon. Was gonna get Kamala, but then forgot, and F her now. Crystal's paywall. Honestly, that's fair. On all accounts. I have a 6-star artifact, so I am going to tier 4 him. Fair enough. Fair enough. I would highly recommend, unless you have the rages to spare, and just for record, if you think I'm wasting rages, I'm sitting on a lot of stuff, and I shouldn't be. I probably should use and reroll and stuff, but I'm sitting on a lot of stuff. I've got 4 rages just sitting in my inventory. All of the characters that need it have the stuff that they need. So I've got stuff, including competitions, a brilliant competition that I'm not using. The main reason I'm not using this is I am thinking of getting this rolled up and putting it on Mephisto. So, and I got 2 other competitions here. Yeah, I've got some stuff I need to start making decisions with. I really do. I've stalled out on what to do. Anyway, my point is this. You can get what's I call an anger proc. People call it a mini rage. I really don't care what you call it. I'm going to call it an anger proc anyway, but other people call it a mini rage. When you re-roll an obelisk, you can get something special, which is like half of a rage. And if I can find one, which I think I have one in my inventory, I will show you what it looks like. It can be one of two sides. That's a proc. Here we go. This is an example of what they call a mini rage. Increase basic damage by a percentage per percentage of either critical rate or dodge. So it's either the critical rate side or the dodge side. A rage has both critical rate and dodge. This basically doesn't proc. So a proc works with one skill. If you do another skill, the proc's gone. So you do all these skills to build up and have one big whammy, something like an energy. It has a proc. It lands once. This is a proc. Increases basic damage of 140% for one attack. So you got to do all these things and proc appropriately. This pretty much just randomly comes in, and anything you do during that time period before it disappears is amplified by 1% of 1% of critical rate, as an example. That's what rages do. The bottom stat on rages, increase 0.5% basic damage per 1% of dodge rate and critical rate, so it does both. So one half of those is what people call a mini rage, or like I said, I refer to it as a anger proc. This would be an option for Shang-Chi if you really want to build him. And it saves you CTPs. But if you really want to CTP him, where do you want to use him? If you're going PvP, throw an authority on him with steel for survivability. You could throw an egg on him if you really wanted to, just for some survivability, but it's kind of a filler. You could throw a rage on him if you have enough. I don't know if I would consider any other CTP for Shang-Chi but those three. So there you go. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Feel free to share your opinions below if you disagree with my advice, so that NXTXZETROF, I'm not sure what to call you, 1260, to give advice to if you have different opinions. Again, take other people's advice to consider before you make a decision on something. Listen to multiple people and ask them why. I have more crystal coupons, by the way. If anybody wants a crystal coupon, let me know. I have 2 left to pass out. So if you want it, say so in chat, and I will put it in chat. Please be prepared to put it in right away. And if possible, if someone asks for it, let them redeem it. Please don't grab it. I know I only have 2 left, but I want people to have it. And if you ask for it, I want you to have it. Yes. I thought you got one, Sankar Hush. You did not grab that last one I put for you? I'll try one more time, but here, try to grab it as soon as you can. I've got 1 left, so if anybody wants it, let me know and I'll put it in chat. I missed the whisper function from Twitch. Black Bolt, I'm having 6-star, hoping Daredevil's new uni replaces Winter Soldier, because I'm tired of using Spidey with a destruction. That's fair, Solar, but I don't know if it will, because Daredevil's traditionally been budget PvP. So I really don't see him going from PvP to meta in AB. I mean, it could happen, but I doubt it. I'm saving 10k Celestial Essence for Anniversary in case there's a chance up for that. Do you know about any chat channels for luck, or is it just random? I don't buy into the chat channel thing. I think it has no effect on the game. So no, I don't track any of that, and I've never attempted it. I just ignore it. I think people are just doing it to be funny. It's kind of like rubbing Troll's hair before you play the lottery. I think it's random. For me, it's Storm and Nightcrawler are the favorite Marvel tunes for me. Hulk would probably be my 3rd choice, or maybe Juggernaut or Colossus. Fair. Good characters, all. Channels don't help us in random. It's a myth. I agree with Solar. You PvP main or PvP? I'm PvE main. I mostly focus on Alliance Battle. That's my favorite game mode. I'm not the best, but that's my main focus. I'll show you my score later. I'm going to be playing Infinite Mode here in a minute. I just want to do 2 more runs, but I like to read chat. I want to interact with folks, so. OMG, so much CTPs, right? They have to give free-to-play options for the Inhuman Day, and I'm a spender. right? Who you think is number one for PvE? Meph, Storm, or Doctor Strange? In my opinion, it is Storm, then Mephisto, then Doctor Strange. All three are still in the top meta, though. I think they're top 5. Diet Rage, right? I like that, Diet Rage. They did the same with Mutant Female Hero. Yeah. YouTube's quality is a little better on my end. Hey, Sevek, good to see you, man. I got 0.5% for that mini rage. Don't know how you got that in reroll. So when you reroll stuff, by the way, and I'll go back to chat here in just a second. When you reroll stuff, so if you find something, it doesn't really matter what. Like, let's look at your top stat. That's the one that doesn't change. So let's say I want this critical damage and I want it to have something. So you say change options. And then you hit chance. No, it should be like change auto option. Yeah. Change auto option, change auto. There you go. So you're going to hit the checkbox. You're going to do change auto option. And then you're going to go down. So the top one is about what percentage you want, but it's the bottom one. So you want to look for the one that has the proc you're looking for. It's not the top stat. I guess it's the bottom stat. So you go to the bottom stat here. And then you find what you want. Again, I've got videos on this if you check my YouTube channel here. And you find, and you can do either one, see? So you can do either side. So you can go here and select specifically. If you just want the 1% and you don't want to have the rest, you can check that. Or you can say, I want any of them and check all 3. That's up to you. So if you check both of these like this, you can get any of those 6. And if you only want the best, you will go in here and you will only check the... So now you got one option selected of each. So when you go to settings and you hit re-roll 10 times, it will keep re-rolling and burning through what you select until you land on that. So you can just keep re-rolling if you really want to. The ones I have, those are randomly had because I constantly burn through them. In my honest opinion, I think it's wasteful to reroll obelisks. I say this as somebody who has a ton of CTPs, though. I personally try to stockpile. That's why I have 382 boosts, so that I can reroll. I only use these on CTPs. Like, obelisks, in my opinion, are completely worthless. They're fillers. If you get a cool one that you randomly get, okay, fine, use it. But if you don't get one, I wouldn't waste it. And if you're going to waste it, if you really want one, do like I said with the 6 options for that mini proc, diet, rage, whatever you want to call it. Take whatever you get. Because honestly, it's not going to be a game changer. It really, in my opinion, it's not going to be a game changer. And you get obelisks all the time. So that's my opinion. Do what you want. It's your account, but that's my advice. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Compared to Twitch. Yes. If you have some time, may you review my ID? Sure. What sort of advice are you looking for? Are you, is there something specific you would like to know or get advice on? A specific game mode, characters, card choice? Or are you just looking for general feedback? If you're looking for general feedback, that's fine. I can look at it at a high level. Let's see. You are Sankar MSD007. Oh. What's going on? Why is that? Okay. Weird. There you are here. I'll take a look in just a second here. Let me finish reading chat and then I'll take a look. Yes, please, crystal coupons. So you got the crystal coupon. Let me know if you... Please confirm you got the crystal coupon. And like I said, I've got one more to pass out. Anyone can have it. It's going to be first grab. As long as I see one person say that they want it, I'll put it into the chat. I got last time a week ago. You can only claim 1 per update. Correct. Yes, sir. Want to start doing Bass content with username could I go with? Oh, base. I thought bass like the fish. You want to do base? I mean, usernames are so personal. I mean, usually it reflects something, you know? Metal base, you know? The wooden base. I don't know. Deep vibrations. Whatever floats your boat. That's Maybe go to ChatGPT and ask it to generate something, you know, for a bass player who likes blah, 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 or a bass player from blah, 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 and have it randomly generate stuff for you. Oh, really? Then please someone else use it. Thanks, bro, for the 300 crystals. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thinking about Sevik bass, but that's kind of generic. So what? Thanks. You need to re-roll your rages to have 0.9%. Yes, that's the max stat for a non-brilliant rage. Brilliance rages, I think, can get, what, 1%? You're more concerned with the enraged, though. You want a 300% enraged. That's more important than the bottom stat. The diet rage also works best on tunes that have element damage because you can add an additional multiplier to the DPS. So Red Goblin, Iceman tunes, you would typically want a judgment. That's true. That's true. You could also technically, like for Red Goblin, who does fire damage, you could technically put a fire obelisks and just roll it to one of those 6 just to have it. Is that effing? It is, Solar. Please, if no drama in chat. No drama in chat. Don't reroll normal obelisks, only reroll CTPs. I agree, that's good advice. What about a Mighty Destruction with all attack proc for the penetration for Shang-Chi? Mighty Destruction. So the Mighty Destruction. See, here's the thing with destructions. For the most part, a destruction is basically an obelisk at this point because of the stats that you can get on it. And most of the time, I'm trying to think, there is a world boss option that you can get for the top stat, but Shang-Chi is not really good at world boss. So although you could still do it, destruction doesn't really serve much purpose anymore. Again, it's going to be opinion based. I get it. Shang-Chi's a cool character. He's just not good in the game. I have a destruction, a Mighty Destruction on, and I want to show you what it does on my Morbius, because Morbius is also a trash character in the game. I like the character. This strike is kind of cool. Increases damage dealt to boss types by 110%. Strike is the main reason you would even consider a destruction, because all the stats at the bottom you can roll on an obelisk. That's all it is. It's a proc. Shang-Chi is not proc friendly, so a destruction is not a good option for him. He's not good at world boss, and there's way better options, so strike is not a good option for him. So in my opinion, I would not put a destruction at all on Shang-Chi. I just don't think it's worth it. I think he would be better off with the Diet Rage obelisk. That's kind of funny. I might start using that. Mini Rage, Anger Proc, whatever you want to call it. Destruction is diet. Yeah. Plus, Blaze said Shang-Chi isn't proc friendly. Correct. Diet Rage as a fixed stat would be a great addition for an update, Netmarble devs. It is, if it is you're watching. We know you are. Shh. Blaze needs to hire someone to read chat faster and reply for him. I probably should. I would hire Solar Wolf, but he trolls people too much. No one told me that much technical details. Thanks for the tips, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. And like I said, take my advice with a grain of salt. Listen to other people in chat. Watch other streams. Never, ever, this is my advice, never, ever take the first bit of advice you get, consider it. And always ask why. This is your account. Make the decision with confidence. And if you're on the fence, sit on it for a while. That's why I sit on so many CTPs. I'm sitting on it until I decide something. I'll ask random questions, but I might just sit on them. My account. I've had other people actually see me, especially players better than me, and they'll tell me what to do. Oh, you're wasting CTPs. You're wasting time. I don't care. It's my account. I'll do what I want. I'll do what I want. I answer to no one. Well, besides my wife, but, you know. I don't answer to anyone else. Brilliant Rage Max is 1.2. Yeah, I just know it's over the 0.9. 0.9 is the highest for a normal Rage and a Mighty Rage, but fair enough. Day 127, maybe. I am a beginner. We all start somewhere. Nothing wrong with that, and it's pretty decent community here. So I like having my full name, but people have such a hard time pronouncing it. I'm thinking of losing the surname. Savak Hakverden. Okay, yeah, okay. There's my attempt. Hopefully you giggled. If you like Herc base with a mace. Oh, that's not bad, actually. Just keep rating rookie. It's too OG, right? I mean, for PvP with all attack top option, and Shang-Chi doesn't have penetration, and he has no reflect, so... Right. I remember at one time a lot of people were using him in PvP, and he was countering some characters, but he was like budget PvP. For some reason, Netmarble is just not giving him a chance in the spotlight. I think for a while there, he used to be pretty decent for World Boss with his last uniform, but it was briefly, and it didn't last long. So he like quickly got overshadowed, and his new uniform, I mean, as you can see, I tiered forward him right away. He's just not good, unfortunately. I hate saying it because, again, I love the character. He's just not. But as somebody who will build, like, there's times Doctor Strange has not been very good or he falls out of the meta. I don't care. I always max him out. I always max his build. He's got a 200. He's got all of the stuff amplified. Odin's Blessings left and right. He's got ISO 8 Overdrive. He's got his artifact, tight match, 6-star, plus 20, custom gear, brilliant rage, 300% enraged with a 1% of 1% at the bottom. He's got a mythic uniform with all mythic options. I have every uniform, all mythic with all mythic options. I always dump my best resources into him and max him out because he's my favorite character. Now, luckily, he gets into the meta sometimes, but it's your time. Gaming should be fun. If you want to spend time in the game, maximize your fun. If you want to use Shang-Chi, I gave you a few suggestions. You can still kind of use him, but he will struggle. I'll show you my tier 4 Raid Shang-Chi against World Boss. I mean, you'll see him get his butt kicked and struggle. He's just not really well designed, unfortunately, in the game. Let's see. I mean, for PvP, I'll attack. Shang-Chi is getting one-shotted in PvP either way. Anymore, yes. The current PvP meta walks through Shang-Chi. Budget PvP walks through Shang-Chi. He's just not good right now. I'm just saying that if you really want him in PvP, Authority would be... Authority or an egg is the only thing I would consider putting on him. In PvE, I would give him an obelisk, like I said, with one of the anger proc / mini rage / diet rage, whatever you want to call it, or give him a rage if you really have an extra lying around. Just be aware it's wasting a rage. Like I'm doing. My Mighty Rage on him is a waste, 100%. Y'all can take my advice, though. There is a null counter team for AC that includes Shang-Chi, so I have to tier 4 him. Oh, I was not aware of that. If that exists, I'm not aware. Like I said, I am AB focused. Alliance battle, we can talk about rotations and best characters, and I'm pretty confident I'll give really strong advice. PvP, it's going to be very high level, and it's going to be just generic advice. It's Morbin time, that's right. Account review. Sure. The problem with destruction is... Actually, I was about to review Sandcar, and I walked away from that, even though I was about to pull him up. Can you repaste your name, Sandcar, by the way? Sorry about that. I got sidetracked. The problem with destruction is that it doesn't know what it wants to be, PvP or PvE. The penetration is so low, and the GBI is almost worthless in PvP because of F super guard break. Right? 100% agree. But it's one of those obelisks like an egg that just kind of falls off and is almost worthless. How many tier 4s do you have? Like 25. Okay, so then don't do Shang-Chi. Tier 4, do someone like Destroyer or Sentinel. For PvP, Beatdown is better at this point. Fair. Over Strike. For PvP, yes, I would agree with that. More use from them. When the Shang-Chi, you're just going to use to counter one character. I need character advice specifically for TBA teams. Please tell the best one for TBA got promoted to gold recently. I'm not very good at timeline battle. I'm using meta characters for them. Thank you for reposting your name. So my PvP team for timeline battle. And then we got to get back to playing. We're doing a lot of talking, which I love doing. I don't want to leave y'all hanging. I love interacting with folks. It's like half the reason I like streaming. It's my social hour. Why can I not remember where we're at for timeline? There we go. Okay, there we go. Timeline battle. So when I play timeline battle, this is my team. Usually I throw in a support character, but I've got tier 4 Sentry, Kang, and Null, some of the best characters in the game, and they walk through content. So I don't even look at budget players anymore. Let me do the account review really quick, and then let's get some playing in. I apologize if I don't get to your comments right away, but I want to... Maybe I should stream on YouTube more. Y'all seem to like it better here. Okay. First thing I'm going to look at is your cards, like I said. Okay, first and foremost, I'll tell you right now, this Doctor Strange card is complete trash. Get rid of it. This Crescent PvP card is not a good card. Get rid of that. Black Panther is actually not too bad. That's worth keeping. The Zombies is a decent one once you craft it up, and Guardians is one of the better craftable cards, so keep your Guardians one. The first thing, as I was saying earlier, watch my card videos to help you work through it, but work on getting your stats better on your cards, higher, and finish crafting your cards and trying to get your Pierce. Pierce makes a huge difference in PvE especially, but these last two cards need to be replaced. I go over, by the way, some of the best cards that are out there. Characters you're building, Storm is fine. Putting a Rage on her is absolutely fine. That's actually a really good choice. Go ahead and finish. A lot of people do not finish the ISO 8 sets. You get a bonus for your damage. Always max out your ISO 8 sets on your tier 4 characters. Storm is a great choice. Best uniform. Captain America, unfortunately, is pretty worthless right now. It's a waste. You're not going to use him in many places, but if you have him, you might as well. Venom is actually meta in AB right now, which is one of the game modes I like to play, and he's actually really good in World Boss. Again, make sure you're finishing your ISO 8 sets. Get all of these up to 6 red stars. I know it takes time and resources, but do work on it over time. Always finish all your gears. If you are going to put Odin's blessings on anyone, stick with your best characters first and always amplify them. Your hit point one is not really worthwhile for PvE characters. You don't need a deep hit point pool for doing damage. You want to focus on damage output. So try to avoid hit point Urus and hit point Odin's blessings on characters like Storm. Keep those for PvP characters so they survive and live longer. Loki, Rage, perfectly fine. You've got his most recent uniform, good stuff. Again, you have a lot of empty slots for the Urus. Make sure you flush them out the rest of the way. Thor, even though I like the character, he's a great character. He's not super good at anything. You have a proc on him and an extremely low proc. Replace this obelisk with something better. The lightning damage is good. It's fine to keep the lightning damage, but he's not very super proc friendly. So I would consider getting one of those diet rages that we keep joking about. Doctor Strange, you're doing fine. You got a mini rage on him basically. That's fine for him. He's actually one of the better characters in the game. He's eventually worth getting up to tier 4. You have his zombie uniform, so I would definitely work on him. Ghost Rider's probably one of the best strikers in the game. He's also good by himself. So again, better obelisks. Always do 6-star obelisks. And again, finish his ISO 8 set. Start out with finishing your Storm. And then finishing your Loki as far as like your ISO 8 sets go. I would do Storm, Loki, Venom, and then I would try to focus on your Doctor Strange. That's my advice for you. Also consider teams and groups of players to use together. From a PvP aspect, Null and Sentry are going to be your big hitters. Greed on Null is fantastic. That's fine to keep that on him. That's pretty much about it for advice for you from a high level. Without specific questions, that's kind of the feedback I would give you. You're too new for the timeline battle. Don't worry about that. PvP needs expensive characters. It does. PvP is more like endgame content. I agree with Solar on that. Just focus on PvE till you're stacked with enough characters. Solar is a great example, by the way. Anyone new here, Solar has been playing this game for a long time. He's very knowledgeable. And he'll give you, sometimes he'll agree with my advice, sometimes he'll disagree. Hearing the different perspectives is good. Just ask him why, and usually he's happy to share why. And anyone else who has advice or opinions, feel free to jump in. This is a conversation. We all love Marvel Future Fight. That's why we're here playing. Give advice and opinions and talk about it respectfully. Oh yeah, should I give my Mighty Rage that I have on Thor to Venom and give Thor a comp? I don't know what your in-game name is, but looking at that advice alone, yes. Because, well, I wouldn't know, hold on, not the comp. The Mighty Rage from Thor to Venom makes sense from an AB aspect. Thor is a strong character, but right now he's mostly world boss focused. Venom can be used in AB as well as World Boss also. He also has a lot of survivability because he has the heal blobs that he can pick up. The competition, I would save your competition because you want to reforge them and focus on characters like Mephisto and Hades for your competitions. I don't think Thor is a great candidate for competition. Potentially a Judgment, but I typically rage mine. So Judgment, I would say, is number one right now for Thor at the moment. Close second is Rage, and then if not, give him an Obelisk. And I love Thor. It's just he's fallen out of really high usage right now, so just keep that in mind. If you have him tiered forward, I would go ahead and give him a Judgment or a Rage. If you don't have him tiered 4, Obelisk. Again, well said, bro. Maximize your fun. Compete against yourself, not there. Exactly. Like Rock, Lee, and Team 10, better than you were yesterday. Yes, 100%. I'm also a Naruto fan, by the way. Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, yeah, there you go. Solar Wolf. What's your in-game name? I need tunes to clear Kang 3040. Let's take a look at your account really quick, if you don't mind popping up here. Oh, wait a minute. Is it just the Zeta or in-game? Let me see. Let's see if that's just your name by itself. Yeah, okay. IGN was for in-game name, which is what I figured. Cards. Oh, cool. You're not doing too bad, man. White Fox and Luna, fantastic. You want the proc. I was saying this earlier. The procs are good. You want a proc on your White Fox here, and obviously you eventually want to reroll and get the blue. I figure you know that. Black Panther is not a bad option here because you have the all attack at the bottom there and the cooldown, which are good stats. You have it at 5. Ghost Rider with the proc, doing pretty solid. This is the only one you eventually want to replace. New Avengers is not super great because the top 2 stats are Ignore Defense and Max Hit Points. This is usually geared towards PvP. So down the road, you want to find a better card and replace this. That's the first card I would replace. But right now, I would say your focus should be on getting White Fox with a proc. Character-wise, so you're trying to clear both Kang, which, by the way, I am going to finish eventually doing tutorials on how to beat all the world bosses. I do have some up. My ultimate null guide is fantastic. I probably need to do more like that. 30 to 40 Kang. Kang the Conqueror. Usually you want to use speedy characters with him that are very dodgy. You don't want to use characters that are stagnant and sit in place for too long. For example, your Mephisto should have no problem with it. Scarlet Witch should do okay with it. Scarlet Witch and Mephisto should be 2 clears for you. Doctor Strange is definitely a clear. There's potential with Wolverine because of his survivability, but the damage output might be lacking. But Mephisto, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, and Storm, all 4 of those characters are good options. I probably could pull it off with Captain America Sharon Rogers. Her newest uniform would definitely be able to do it. Loki, you have him as well. That's another option. You've got quite a few clear options. I'm curious why, if you can't, why would you be struggling with Mephisto, Doctor Strange, Storm, and Loki? You should have some clears on 30s to 40s, even if you struggle with it a bit. It's also going to be about the team comp. For example, Doctor Strange with his leadership, and then support him with Wong, because he has that support ability specifically that helps magic characters. So Doctor Strange gets that extra 53%. If you have Sin, that would be their other support character. Phil Coulson, you have his newest uniform, or Valkyrie. Both are great support options. Of course, restrictions are going to matter too. I can't remember the restrictions for those 30s and 40s, but look at the team comps that you could potentially build up. I don't remember how high I went on my world boss with Kang. How high am I right now? Because you said 30 to 40. Okay. So 30 is going to be human female. So what I'm using for my clears is I have, this is Riri Williams, Ironheart, and I have the newest uniform, and I'm using her leadership, and I'm using mostly Sharon Rogers with her newest uniform, and then I have Sue as a backup, but this is all about Sharon to clear this. And I'll give you examples after I do my runs for the day. I don't know who else besides for Luna. Let's see. Looking at the female human days, Sharon Rogers should be a clear. Luna Snow should be a clear. Shadow Shell should be a clear. She's actually really strong at world bosses. Those are the 3 clears there. Some other honorable mentions would be Spider Gwen. I don't know if Kate Bishop can do it. Spider Gwen might be able to do it, though. Those are the ones I would consider for your 30s. On the 40, if you want all 3, on the supervillain male, Doctor Strange for sure. Doctor Strange, like I said, with the support ability here. Where's the support ability I'm looking for? Right there. Magic allies, 53% increase of damage dealt. Hades can do it. Miles can definitely do it, if you, but you didn't have the seasonal uni for him. What teams do I have for this? Oh, I don't have any teams set up for this. I think I do them all higher. And then up here in 40s, you have X-Men characters. I should have at least one team here. I should. Yeah. Storm, who I've already used. Polaris, Dazzler, Storm. Gambit doesn't do really great, unfortunately, in a lot of the world bosses. Nor does Cable, but I think there's some potential there with Magneto, Gambit, and Cable. I think there's some potential there. And I don't know about Silver Samurai yet. I haven't tested him out. Yeah, you don't have a lot of options on the mutant, unfortunately. My main thing is using Storm there. I don't know if that's helpful for you at all, but that's my 2 cents. I need tunes to clear okay. Okay, so you can give the rage to Venom, but don't give the comp to Thor. Exactly. I'm pretty sure the Thor isn't meta anywhere. No, he's not. He still does good in World Boss, though. Then should I switch with Scarlet Witch? What do you have on Scarlet Witch? Thank you, sir. No, not comp for Wanda. Yeah, comp characters, again, you want a mighty or brilliant comp, and it's basically going to be like Mephisto, Hades, Zeus are some of the top contenders for competition, in my opinion. You can check recommended CTPs for characters here. Yep. And you can also see what most people are equipping, which is not always good advice to go off of. The Avengers P card is... honestly, I would probably save the comp. It's human, female, it's hard with Scarlet. Who should I build? I am free to play, so can't get paywalls. That's fair. You have only 16% Pierce. It makes sense why you wouldn't be able to clear this. Yes. Bro, you're free to play and have like 4 mighty comps. Oh, Mephisto is going to walk on 34 to 40. 2 comps and 1 regular one. How did you get them, brah? A regular comp is not better than a mighty rage, by the way. Correct. That's why I'm saying you want at least a mighty or brilliant. But I guess you're telling them that. Crystal coupon giveaway still there? Yes, I have 1 left. So you can keep it. So Bubble Tea, if everyone could please let Bubble Tea grab this. Bubble Tea, you can go in-game or you can go to the link and redeem it there. Please be prepared. I'm going to be popping it in the chat here in a few seconds. It is my last Crystal coupon for this month. A 3, a 2, a 1. Please enjoy. All right, I was worried I wasn't going to be able to give out the last of my Crystal coupons, but yeah, I was able to. All right, let's get through these really quick, and then I want to do the stuff and things. Stuff and things, it's specific. I want to do infinite mode, because I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. So, not that I don't enjoy streaming and talking, I just, yeah. I always struggle at giving free-to-play advice because I'm so used to paying. I've probably spent $3,000 US on my account. So I'm used to spending and having a lot of stuff, so I can't remember all the free-to-play options. Which is why I need people like Solar around to keep me humbled, like, oh, yeah, that's a paywall character, Blaze. Can you not tell people to use that character? That'd be great. Thanks. Whew. I don't know if I'm clearing this. I'm going to switch it up to Thor. And I'm going to save my stuff because we're about to get Corvus Glaive back. Alright, so now we got all the cool stuff. Ah, look at me saving good stuff. Ooh. Alright. 7, 5 per second, 4, 3, and then 6. You can hear me clicking the button. Untargetable sucks. Wait till the lightning drops. 1, 2, 5 for a second, 4, 3. There we go. 1, 2. Okay, wait till it blinks. Blinky, blinky, blink. Wait for the lightning to drop. Oh, okay, 1, 2, 5, 4, 3, and 6. And the 3 didn't go off. I don't know why the 3 doesn't go off most of the time. It's like untargetable stuff, but it is what it is. Usually you want to let 4 play out. You can do about 3 passes with your 4. I don't know if I'm clearing this. Let me switch back. Hades rotation is fairly easy. You're basically just do 5, 4, 1, 3. Let your 3 play out. Once you hit the ground, 2, and then 1. Wait for stuff to refresh. Dodge that, go between the lines, come up really close. 5, 4, 7, 1, 6, 3. Hit the ground, pop a 2, and then a 1. Use the co-op. 5, 4, 1, 3. 2, 7, 1. Avoid the purple. We don't like... Ooh, I can't move. This is what happens when you play on an emulator. You get lag. Oh, yeah. Also pay attention to your striker when you're playing Kang. If you have Ghost Rider with the older uniform, not his brand newest one, that is the go-to uniform. Use him as a striker. He will help you to eliminate world bosses much faster than without him. Gonna wait a second here because I don't want to get hit because he's low on hit points. There we go. Yeah, I might be able to clear this. Probably should have stuck with Hades the whole time. Oh, no, switch. Okay, switch. Thank you. Stay between the lines. Bring it on up. Wait for it to blink. Blink, switch. Pop in that 3. I think I'm stunned. No! One more time. I'm about to switch to my phone. I really am. Free to play doing bingo is kind of crazy. How much the bingo usually cost? It cost me like 2.5. 25,000. Dude, you got my hopes up. Thanks for the crystal giveaway. Absolutely. After Annie, I'll be left with like 5K crystals. Is that enough for one bingo? Ooh, I don't know if that clears a full bingo board or not. I can't remember anymore. I think it's somewhere like if you get really like look for the 50s and the hundreds only, you might be able to pull it off. Can't remember how many squares there are. I could have sworn most people spend 20 to 30 to clear all bingo boards. So 5K might clear you one. Comp is weird in a way because it's heavy tier 4 dependent and Shield Academy dependent. The more instinct you have, the better. So swords, 5th gear, etc. If that's lacking, be careful with comp. I agreed. Good info. You need 30K crystals to complete the bingo. Yeah, one bingo board. If you going to do just one, you can get a regular CTP for way cheaper. That's so... Yeah, I have never done it. Guess I'll just gamble and lose everything like every year. I'm planning to get Shalabal. Oh yeah, Shalabal artifact plus might greed is OP. Shala is too expensive. Same cost as Adam. Yeah, but she's not really meta. Do you play AC? At this point, I wouldn't tell any new or returning player to build Null, because without an Agent Venom 6-star and a Brilliant Greed, you can't really do anything in Vibranium. I would agree with that. Again, I have all of that, so I don't think about it often, but that's fair. Wow, it's 2 o'clock. All right, let's focus. Probably should have switched to Ghost Rider as a striker. Oh, I'm stunned inside that thing. I'm getting a lightning bolt. I better not die. Oof. Blade twisters and stuns suck. Can't move. That's so weird. Okay, fun. Oops. Bring it up, 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 circle. Yay. If I don't clear this, I'm going to switch to my phone and use the striker, and you'll see the difference. The lag from playing on an emulator really does impact your ability to clear bosses. So if you are like me and you prefer to play on an emulator, just be aware it might be hurting you more than you realize. Hey, look at that. It's called victory. Bow before me. Kneel before Zod. What? Nope. Ooh, okay. One more clear. Good night, everyone. See y'all later. Cool, man. Thanks for hanging out. It was good to see you. See ya. Try a Might Energy on Null. You might have better results. Me specifically? I kind of need help with my insight and libs. Have 3 libs and have 4 insights in my inventory. Last clear, and then we're going to go to Storm. Hold on 1 second. January, February, March. So I need April. Sorry, 1 second. Well, that's interesting. I see the March Star Creator results and announcements, but I don't see the one for April. So I can't even request the coupons for next month so I can pass them out to y'all again. Interesting, interesting. All right. We can get back to it, and I'll just keep an eye out for it later. Well, yeah, usually they do it a couple days early because they do it like the last couple days of the month. They usually don't do it at the beginning of next month. I just think it's kind of weird I can't find it. Because now that I'm out of crystal coupons, I want to get more to pass out more. I was not going to ask for them next month, but y'all started showing up at YouTube, so I'm like, oh, if you're going to be here, I'll ask for more. I've not had as many people watching on Twitch. I mean, Solar says it's because nobody likes Twitch, but I don't know if that's the case or not. Oop, I messed up my order of my attacks. Kind of need help with my insights and libs. I have... Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, it's all about making sure... Oh, you know this, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's all about making sure you have all days covered, pretty much. Always ask for more. You're always there to help me. I appreciate you, Solar. Whoops. I missed him. Oh, yep, missed him. That's what I'm supposed to do, is do the 1, not the 6. And then I do a 6, 2, 5, 3, 4. Wait for 4 seconds on the cooldown on 4, and then do my 1. I should not be using my 6 at the end there. I don't know why I was doing that. See, like right here, wait for the 4, and then do a 1, and then I start with the 6 on my next rotation. That's how I'm supposed to be doing it. I don't know why I kept messing it up. Because I'm human, and I'm not perfect. Mere mortal. I'm gonna wait because Prox is coming down. Oh, gone. What was his rotation again? I barely use him anymore. Got all my rotations saved on my spreadsheet that I used to share in my Discord. Where is Loki? That's TVA Loki. I don't want that one. I want the Brat Loki. Young Avengers. Here we go. 3, 5, 4, 1. Delayed, canceled, 2. 3, 5, 4, 1, 2. 3, 5, 4, 1, 2. So 3, 5, 4, 1, 2. Oh, switch, 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 switch. Sentry will survive all this crazy. Supposed to sit on one for a second. I don't know why I'm insta-canceling. Probably just to make it even more difficult. I want a challenge. Is that so much to ask for? Done. Done! Oh! Gotta love your clears. All the materials and all the cool stuff that's there. If you ever want to spend, this is one of those things that's almost worth spending on because of all the tier 4 mats you get, by the way. Usually for free-to-play spenders, I recommend that you get Stark Stash. If you want to spend, Stark Stash is the best thing to spend for in the game because it's the highest return on value for cash to crystal. I don't have the Thanos boss unlocked. Why not? Get him unlocked. Stop slacking. All right. Let's see if we can do this. 29 mil. If I can't do it on 29 mil, or 30 mil, I'm going to switch to my phone. But if I can do it on the emulator with 29 mil, that's what I get anyway. Well, don't do that. You're better than that, Solar. I believe in you. Oops. I missed my one, too. That's okay. There we go. Congrats. Which character are you using? What team? Uh-oh, no, don't you hit me! Don't you hit me! Don't you hit me! Did he hit me? I think he hit it. I might have to start over. Oh, he hit me. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Yeah, I gotta go again. That's the highest boss I can clear, but I'm like a million away from my highest score was 29,900,000. Definitely gotta switch to the phone. Oh, I hate playing on my phone because of the lag and the tiny screen. But give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta pop up my phone, hook up my cooling unit, put on Do Not Disturb so I'm not getting messages, link to Windows. Okay, got my external USB plug-in cooling unit deal. Now I'm going to pop up Marvel Future Fight. I'm going to exit Marvel Future Fight here, and then I'm going to switch to streaming from my phone. So, phone link. Open. Android. Now you're looking at my phone. All right, let's see how well we can do on my phone with this tiny freaking screen. Mephisto, Coulson, Ghost Panther. Gotta build Storm, dude. Next best purchase is 24-hour CTP remover. Yes, I agree with you completely, dude. Man, you need to add me on Discord. You should join my Discord. You seem to be very knowledgeable and pretty cool, chill guy. Or lady. I have no idea based upon your username. I thought the $10 for a chance for Brilliant is like so low you're not going to get it. Red Magic 11 Air, bro, like $500. Yeah, but the camera on it sucks. I'm not spending $500 to play a single game. We'll see if there get any lag on my stream, because sometimes my phone will lag streaming to my computer and I don't know why it does it. I can already hear the sound being stupid. Sorry. Yeah, I hear the sound. I am so sorry. Let me at least turn down the sound. Back camera from Red Magic is fine. It's only the front camera that's bad because it's under the display. Yeah, but I bet you the camera on my Samsung Galaxy is still better. Oh! That could have sucked. Thought I was going to get hit. Can usually clear this null, and that's where I get stuck, is on, I think it's Mephisto next. And this is where I hit my 29 million. And if I could clear the next boss, then it would probably be much better, but I never seem to be able to clear the next boss. I could get next to him right there, I could have not had to wait, which lags down my ability to clear him. There's my 29 mil. And like I said, I can usually get up to 29.9 sometimes. Yeah, that's it. That's about my top score, about 100,000 less from it. That's the best I can do. Unfortunately. I always write down my scores. 298,08089. 29,808,089. And I'm not going to keep playing for another 100,000. I'm sorry, just not going to happen. Oy, 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 oy. That's it. That's the best I can do under the circumstances. Is it? I have a S22 Plus. S23 and S24 cameras are pretty much the same. I don't know, man. 11 Air and S24 back camera almost the same stat-wise. Battery on Air is much better. Yeah, I've had my phone for a while now. I don't buy new phones very often. I'm not made of money. I just try to... I mean, as long as I can... I mean, the only game I play is Marvel Future Fight. I've never had another game that I felt was worth playing on the mobile device. And I've played other ones for a while, but I actually spend on this because I'm addicted, man. This is like digital crack. It's like... Sometimes I hate it because of how addicting it is. So, I don't know. Either way, that is... Yeah. That's basically it for today's stream. I had a nice little 3 hours of streaming between Twitch and this. I appreciate everyone that came and hang out. Hopefully y'all can catch me again. I'm usually on Twitch. I might start streaming on YouTube. This one actually blew up a lot of interaction. This is a lot of fun. Only ultra wide is better on S22. Oh, fair enough. I did not know the cameras were so close. Last time I checked, they were pretty much crap cameras. So if they fix them and improve them, sweet. I did not know that. Man, my head's throbbing. Do you ever play Marvel Heroes Omega? No. I used to play a Marvel Hero Omega game, but that got shut down. That was a long time ago. Last time I played another game, it was My Hero Academia on my phone. I mean, I play on the PC all the time. I got tons of PC games that I play on Steam or EA Games or Blizzard or standalones. I play a lot of Guild Wars 2. Play a lot of survival craft games. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. But mobile-wise, I just couldn't really get hooked on anything. Never mind, the Air model dropped in 2026. January. Yeah, the S22 is outdated. I do need a new phone, but if I upgrade, I want to upgrade to a phone that has a better camera than I already have. And last time I checked Red Magic, the phone I have is better than the Red Magic camera. And I use my camera more than I use the phone for anything else. So for me, camera is the most critical. Again, I mean, I would be buying it just for Marvel Future Fight, essentially, for gaming purposes. That's why, like, my Navekia cooler is more than enough. I know. They're also a lot thicker and heavier, too. So not as user-friendly to carry around. But, I mean, I get it. I used to want a Red Magic phone all the time because they do seem like pretty epic phones. But I think, and I know it's probably never going to happen, I really think that Marvel Future Fight needs to get... I don't know why people join and they don't get ready. I think they need to port this to like Steam or something. I really do. Like, to be able to play this with a controller, like when I play with the USB controller, I love it. It's just I don't like the lag. Do you travel with it, or do you just sit at home with it? I don't know. It's definitely worth considering. I don't have $500 anyway. That's the other reason I don't upgrade my phone. I just don't need to be spending more money right now. You do travel? It's still something I would consider at some point. Oh, okay, so it's not even that much heavier. I thought it was bigger and bulkier is what everyone was saying online. I doubt I would notice a whole however many grams. Oh, that I would notice. What do you have? Don't you have Red Magic? It's the Air model. It's supposed to be the smaller and lighter. Gotcha. I wonder what you compromise for the size and lightness. So someone was asking earlier about Sharon. Do you want to see Sharon Rogers in World Boss Legendary? If you're still here. I think it was that one guy that was going to leave that asked for advice on how to beat Kang, I think. But I don't remember. M11 Pro. Okay. This is not an example of how Sharon works, by the way. This is that double day walkthrough boss thing for us veteran players. But I still clear it every day. 512 gigabyte storage too. It's effing awesome. Yeah, like I said, I've always had my eyes on the Red Magic. I just never did get around to it. It's mostly a gaming device, in my opinion. So, anyway, hopefully I can finish my tower and finish the stairs in that one castle and then save both of those. Actually, I'm going to save all 3 of my buildings as Lightmatica files. And then I can use them on any server. And then I'll probably have you cancel your subscription because if I'm the only one playing, the whole point of me joining you in Minecraft was to play with you guys, and I basically have been solo playing. I might as well just play single player at this point. I mean, it's cool that you pop in now and then, and I do like that mob grinder thing. That's pretty slick. Hopefully you added the buttons so I have no more pigmen coming to invade my base. Oh, that's the comparison? Cool. Thanks for the link on Discord. When next Minecraft update drops, we'll be back. That's fair. That's fair. But again, I mean, in the meantime, if I'm the solo player, I just want to get my stuff hurried up. I am liking my new tower, though. It's pretty sick, I think. You might not agree, but you would be wrong. What am I doing here? Otherworld. Oh, Otherworld. Okay. Human characters, basic damage dealt. increased, so humans are preferable. Combat characters basic damage increased. Okay, so combat humans. Mutant characters basic damage received. Oh, so don't use mutants. So I want human combat. I want combat humans is what I want. Speaking of which, how is he's a mutant though? That's weird. Or I can just ignore it and pop in whoever I want. Why not? We're just talking about him, right? Where is... I think he's universal. Where's Strife? Strife not universal? Guess not. Is he Blast? He is Blast. I'll be darned. I know, probably Shang-Chi is probably a stupid idea, but... eh. The bulky and heavy win the next Minecraft. Your place does look cool. Cool. I asked my wife about the stairs. She prefers the stairs matching the floor, so I'm going to go with her. She's better at designing than I am, and no offense, but I trust my wife's opinion over yours. So, but at least it's... I was thinking what you were saying about the stone, and you're right. It probably does make more sense not to have it all one material. But back in my day, there wasn't a lot of options, so I figured wooden floor with stone walls. I also... The original one I had was a 20 by 20 with a double door, with a double hallway down the center. Then I upgraded it to a 21 by 21 with a single door down the center. You're right, it feels cramped. So I made it a 24 by 24 with a double door. And this way I can double up my hall spaces. I know. I put the spruce up and let her look at both of them, and she thinks that coming up the stairs, the spruce looks nice, but coming down that sharp step to floor is off-putting for her. So she's like, I would put it all the same color. I mean, it's not like your opinion sucked. I agree. The wood ones looked better than both of the stone options. I really like that you're using the wall blocks. Yeah, I'm trying to do that. I'm also using the slabs on the ceiling to give a little extra room because it gives trim around the rooms of wood, which I think looks slick. And I also like the fact that the walls give it a different depth and dimension, which kind of gives it more character. I remember you used to have a Poco F something. I didn't. Solar might have. I still do. I got a Poco F8 Pro. I think that's enough. I probably grabbed too many. Hit points. We'll give the hit point pool to null. Increase damage dealt to targets with ignore damage. I guess we'll just give that to Venom. Increase active buff. We'll give that to Strife. Increase damage dealt to characters. We'll give that to Kang. And increase basic damage dealt. Give that to Shang-Chi. And then we'll go ahead and level these up at least 2 levels to get the points for doing the stuff. And that'll at least give us something to work with. right. Let's go ahead and pop through the deploy. Oh, no, main screen, main screen. There you go. I'm go ahead and run through this probably like 10 or 20 times. I'm going to probably wrap this up. Upgrade because my battery got effed. Snapdragon 8 Elite. It's not the game. Should have went for Red Magic 2, bro. I'm emulating games on it, and it's so smooth to play. Nice. Love YouTube for streaming. I mean, I can do this more often. It's just my star creator status is tied to Twitch. I mean, if I can switch it over to YouTube, fine. But if I can't switch it over to YouTube, I got to kind of stream on Twitch. I'm kind of forcing my hand. And I could stream other games, obviously. I could stream Minecraft and Guild Wars 2. But for the most part, I pretty much just play solo. I don't get a lot of activity on my streams. Double stream. I can look into how to do that. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I just have to have 2 chats open. I don't know how to do it, though. But either way, thank you both for hanging out, and thank you two for being cool and not starting nothing. Hopefully there's can be peace. Peace talks can begin. And I will catch you all in the